Welcome back, everybody, to the Ruthless Attitude Podcast. This is a new season, new episode. God damn it, dude. We can't even do an intro properly. Fucking.
I just knocked my fucking case off the desk.
But welcome back, everybody. This is new season, episode 1. Back. We're here to do our thing. Viper's on my right, and so is Lunar. But what's going on, boys?
Going on, man? I'm happy to be back. Happy to finally get this thing rolling again after
Feels-
our long hiatus.
Oh yeah, it feels great to be
Jesus.
back doing this at a normal pace.
Yeah, and again, to all the people that did watch us, we apologize. We were going through some things, and things weren't lining up, but we're back. And we were just being lazy, to be honest.
Yeah. Also, as some may notice, and some that do know, Lunar's not Lunar. He's now AT Red. Lunar, or I mean AT Red now. I'm still going to call you Lunar because that's how long I've known you for.
Yeah,
It's hard to get used to it. Go ahead and explain yourself.
So I decided, with the new year, it's just time for a change. I've been Lunar for God knows how long at this point, 5 or 6 years. So I decided to go with a change. AT Red resembles my real name. So if you guys want to just call me Red or AT, or even if you just want to call me by my actual name, Ashton, I don't care. But yeah, that's gonna be my name for the foreseeable future. These fucks won't like these fucks.
Call
just
curse.
won't.
Curse.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, curse. So let's talk about something. Hold on. Yeah. You...
Anyway,
Nah,
yeah.
Mads, hold on. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but dude, you've changed your name, and the injury percentage has just skyrocketed.
Yeah, I decided to buy myself a death note.
In wrestling.
And exactly. The injury list in wrestling has skyrocketed, and it's my fault. I decided to buy myself a form of death note, kind of similar to a list of some kind that used to be in WWE. And whoever I put on that list, gone.
He's like, dude, write the Rock. What are you doing? You're fucking us up already.
Oh yeah. Hold on. My bad. Where's my pin?
Okay, hold on. We're not wishing any injury to anybody. It's just shits and
No,
giggles.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, Mans has literally, as soon as he changed his name, I think within the first week, Viper, there was like, 3 injuries off the bat?
Yep.
3 or 4, one of the two. Yeah,
It was
There was
a couple of them were in NXT, I believe.
a couple more. Yeah, there were. There was 2 in the NXT, and then there was a couple more in the WWE, I think, and 1 in the AEW. I could be wrong though.
But dude,
Yeah.
shit's been nuts. While we were gone, I mean, a lot of shit has happened, but let's cover the more recent events. I feel like that's more important, like, from the Royal Rumble and onwards. Now that we're back, I feel like we will definitely be more in swing of stuff, like, being active on Twitter, posting more short form content. God damn, water burps. More short form content on like all the platforms, YouTube videos, back on the grind for the podcast at least, get going with the weekly episodes again, and make sure to check out everything from our Twitter to our Instagram to our I don't know if we have Facebook, but our YouTube, our Spotify, check it all out. Hopefully we can get on Apple, but Apple's expensive, so fuck you.
Follow
Apple.
us, like us, get our name out there.
Yes, sir. And check out all of our socials because we're all doing our own things, and that would be dope. If you guys love a particular face, there's Viper.
Viper, the fuck.
No. Nothing.
Did you get another plate?
No.
What you eating, big boy?
You leave my plate of yummy food alone.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, when you get old, you really need your calories.
And carbs. I don't eat a whole lot of them.
All right, Braun Strowman, relax.
And with that, my PC's broken again, guys. See ya.
It just breaks everything.
The monitor leans left.
Right, Viper's on my left side. Fuck, it's just falling. Anywho, but I think first topic, we had the Royal Rumble, right? And I feel like we can say the Women's Rumble was better.
Way better.
It was fire. Yeah.
Way better. Like, I feel like since the introduction of the Women's Rumble, the Men's Rumble has beaten in, entertainment. The Men's Rumble has beat the Women's. But in this year, other way around. I feel like it's also, to be fair, I don't know about you guys, but I had very high expectations and was met with ass.
Well, I mean, I will say I did have unrealistic expectations for the men's rumble, but at the end of the rumble, it felt like a fever dream for me. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed both almost equally, and
Well, yeah,
that's just me.
end of the Rumble, yeah, but going back to the women's and men's Royal Rumble, the women's Royal Rumble just really
Oh, women's kicked the men's ass this year when
popped
it
it,
comes to
just really set the bar at the beginning,
yeah.
honestly, and then it kind of started going downhill, in my opinion, for the rest of the Rumble until the later matches, and the men's Royal Rumbles felt like we could tell what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh
You know,
yeah, dude.
where the women's Royal Rumble, we couldn't really tell whether or not she was going to win or she was going to win or they were going to win. Like it was all over there. I mean, let's talk about what was it, a Jade Cowgirl or Cowgirl? How do you say her name?
Cargill.
Cargill.
Cowgirl. Like she was impressive.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we know his
She
favorite
was
position.
very, very impressive. Her and Bianca
Mm-hmm.
Belair were very impressive during this women's Royal Rumble.
And
Dude,
there was
And I feel like, let me add on to what Viper was saying, like the fact that we didn't know what was going on in the women's rumble. Like a lot of people had predictions all over the place. Like a lot of people did think
we
Bailey.
were left guessing.
Yeah, but a lot of people did think Bailey. But you know who was also in the loop? Becky, Jade,
Mhm.
Yep. Jade.
Bianca.
Yep.
Fucking dude. Even some people were like, Naomi's back. Shit, she might win.
Yep.
Right.
And you know, and then when Liv coming in at last, they thought it was gonna be Liv's time again. Like how last two, she gets eliminated again, 2 years back to back.
Yep.
Yeah. Can we talk about Kairi Sane?
How are you saying? What about her?
How she saved herself before getting eliminated?
Fucking Spider-Man on the train ass style.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Dude, I could not believe that. That was on some Kofi level shit, bro.
Men's Royal Rumble doesn't really have another Kofi right now, so I feel like Women's Royal Rumble does with her.
Mhm.
And no, more like Katana. Katana's more like that.
Katana Chance is more like that, but just in that specific instance, it was Kairi Sane.
Yeah. So
I feel like that spot went wrong.
Hands down, Women's Royal Rumble was
It
better.
might have.
Yeah, Women's Rumble. I feel like we should touch base on Logan Paul and Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure. That was a great match.
Honestly, a different fucking like finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I thought it was gonna be Logan Paul again with the brass knuckles, but nope, it was Kevin Owens, and it was amazing that he got caught.
Yeah, apparently one of the thousands of blind people that Mr. Beast cured, it was that fucking ref.
Shut up.
Because coming for your ass. Be careful.
he had 20/20 vision,
which was good.
Saw that shit. Yeah, I feel like for me, it's always the faces that get caught doing that shit. It's never the heels. Every time, bro. It's a predictable thing.
Dude, what was like, I feel like that ref, because that's the ref that it was in the last match between Logan and Kevin.
Yeah.
I feel like he learned from his mistakes. But watch this next match. If it's the same ref, he's not going to catch it.
Right?
Yeah, no, he won't. No, he won't. Nope. I'm really liking the Kevin Owens and Logan Paul fights. Matches I'm really, really starting to enjoy them a lot.
Their feud is really good.
Oh yeah,
their feud feels
awesome.
real. It feels real, almost. Because I feel like Kevin's that type of person to not like Logan Paul in real life because you're an outsider. Where'd you come from? Why are you here? You're not a real wrestler.
Yeah, that was the argument for him when he first joined as well. Like everybody disliked him for that reason, but he's proven that he's belonged. Like I love his character, the way they basically developed him to be like this egotistical dumbass. Like it's been great.
Oh yeah, dude.
I didn't mean dumbass, smartass. Sorry.
No. He meant dumbass.
Sure. We'll go with both. Why not?
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, like I love the way they developed his character. He's great.
I honestly, what I loved about like touching back on the women's thing, like the fact that a TNA star showed up, Jordan Grace.
Yep.
That's awesome, dude. The fact that she just was toe to toe and like really impressive. I guess it exposes like the usual, the casual WWE fans that really don't watch outside of WWE to really see other wrestlers and maybe try out those companies. Like, let's be real here. TNA competed with WWE on Monday one time, failed miserably, right?
Oh my god, it was bad. It was horrible.
But I feel like TNA was definitely at one point. It was like if someone had a usual routine of wrestling during the week, Monday Night Raw, Thursday was TNA, and Friday was SmackDown.
Yep.
And that was the routine. And then next, TNA fell off. But now it looks like TNA's
Yeah.
back. They were doing well and whatnot. And I'm glad that TNA and WWE are working together, because we've seen it in the past where TNA stars come over, or like Ring of Honor like stars come over. Like we saw Mickey James in the past and
Yep.
whatnot. So
Yep.
this is
And
really cool.
we'll get more into TNA in a minute.
Yeah, we'll
But
definitely touch bases back on TNA.
yeah, it's cool to see TNA stars in WWE, especially like because I had no idea who she was until
I didn't
the
either.
Rumble happened,
I didn't
and
either.
honestly, she's impressive. So her fucking abs got
I'm out.
abs. Like
I'm out. Miho, what'd you just do?
Nothing. I threw out smoke.
What?
I threw out smoke.
Oh, okay. I thought your ass was eating. I was about to say, no way you clowning on me for eating when you over there eating too.
No,
you ever-
I ate before the podcast, bro.
Yeah,
I
so
did too.
I.
I was still hungry.
I ate one plate.
I was still hungry.
Good for you. You're trying to lose weight. I don't give a fuck what I look like.
I had a thing of ramen, bro.
Listen,
I ain't
man,
losing shit.
I'm 4 pounds down so far. Let me be.
I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you.
Proud of you. Anyway,
Thank you.
Are those 4 pounds coming to me? Fuck.
I'm
yes,
losing weight.
clearly.
You're fighting it.
I'm currently eating it.
Call me Fluffy. Call me Buffy.
He's probably had 4 pounds of salmon in that entire.
I did buy a whole fish.
Did you
Oh my
really?
god.
Ah, damn. Now, switching back with the Royal Rumble, we had like it was main event caliber, but honestly, it was ass. The Fatal 4-Way. I mean, it had stardom outside of like Randy, AJ, LA Knight,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, no, it
The
was.
stars were there.
the finish was predictable. The
Yeah,
whole match
shit.
was outside of like those cool RKOs, and there's a little moments of it's gonna happen, but then it was
Yeah.
like, okay, never mind. It's just the basic
Yeah,
usual routine.
No one wants to fight Roman anymore because it's the same outcome every time.
Yeah, his
Drew
family gets
McIntyre
involved.
said it recently.
It's boring. It's honestly boring.
Drew
Sorry.
McIntyre literally pointed that out last Monday. So it's the same predictable shit.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
like I don't know what they could do. I especially with what's going on recently with the whole "We Want Cody" movement. It's like who knows?
Yeah,
I honestly don't know. I don't know. It's just the Roman Reigns and those matches are honestly boring to watch now. Yes, they're good. Yes, they're good, but it's the same shit over and over and over and over.
Yeah. And
Superman punch into a spear. Superman punch into a spear.
or Solo
Oh,
Sikoa.
I didn't pin him. Oh, so here comes
oh,
Solo Sikoa with a
here's
Samoa
Jimmy.
Spike, or here comes Jimmy with a super kick.
Yeah, it's all the same stuff, and it's like it don't get me wrong. Like in 2015, that Roman doing the same shit, not too bad. But like nowadays, when like he's been shoved down our throats for damn near 10 years now,
Yes.
like it's just it gets tiring. You know what I mean? And it's not like I don't want him to break records. I get they're modernizing the history books and they're doing all
Yep.
this stuff, but
Mhm.
at the same time, you don't need to do that.
Mhm.
And a lot of like right now, the big argument on Twitter is like, oh, we want him to break Hogan's record. Why? It's
Why
third
though?
place.
Like, yeah, like that makes no sense. Why do we
Like
want
it's
him?
not the highest record because then what? Oh, we want him to break Bruno Sammartino's record. Like, dude,
Please
no,
no.
there
Please
has to be a point where they're like, okay, he already did all this much. Let's stop here.
Yep.
And give the next superstar who has that like superstardom, for lack of a better term,
Yep.
a shot. Like LA Knight, like there's so many people who deserve that title. There's Cody
No,
Rhodes,
there really is. Yeah, there
LA
really is.
Knight,
Yeah.
Randy Orton would be awesome to see again. AJ
Yep.
Styles would be great. There's so many people that deserve that title that just don't
Got
have
screwed.
it, and it's
I got screwed.
because of Roman holding it.
And always being gone.
And yeah, and it is kind of like a thing with his contract. Like
I get that, but like that's stupid. You're
It
literally
is.
taking
Don't-
away from other superstars.
Yeah, for me, it's like don't give your part timer the championship. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yep.
Especially
Nope,
if they're
I
going to be
completely agree.
gone. We've seen this before with another superstar who recently got into some shit. So like it gets old, you know what I mean?
It's yeah. I just hate when there's like the superstars that come back and then they're given these like title shots. Like,
The Rock.
Goldberg. Like that like, no.
Undertaker.
No, when the fuck did Undertaker get title shots?
I was just fucking with you because
Oh,
you
like,
took a shot at Viper.
wait a minute.
You took a shot at Viper. I had to.
Okay, Viper, listen, to be fair. Motherfucker came back and took the fucking title from the Fiend.
That is true. That is true. That
Yeah,
was
go back to
stupid.
eating your salmon.
He's like, you lucky I'm eating the salmon, motherfucker. Ow! I keep doing that.
Oh god, if you guys are not watching like with the cameras on, you should, because the fucking faces we give each other are 10 out of 10. But yeah, that main event was 3 stars. That was a mid normal match. Nothing
Yeah.
really you know. It was an okay match. Shit, I give it a 2.5.
It was kind of cool to see Roman not at the actual main event. But then again, it was because of the Rumble match. So I mean,
Yeah.
he would have been if it wasn't for that.
That's true. Yeah.
But
That is
it
very
like
true.
And then, like fucking the Rumble like itself. I mean, it was cool. Cody wins back to back.
which hasn't been done in over almost 30 years now at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was what was it?
26.
1998.
Yeah, 26 years. So I rounded up.
Yeah. Holy shit, it was really that long. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Longer than we've been alive,
Viper,
Sergio.
Viper, how old were you? I'm just taking so many shots at Viper, bro. I'm gonna get grilled.
Bro, he's catching more strays than I typically do. That's crazy. No, but like
That's
that is
fair.
an insane piece of history though.
The
That is-
salmon? The salmon's
my
my lifeguard
God.
right now, bro. That's my solo
eat
Sokoa.
your-
That's
eat
my
your-
solo
eat-
Sokoa.
Eat your anger away, Viper. There you go. Badass.
He digged into you, not me, not me. Spike his
I had
ass.
to. No, but like that is a huge piece of history, which was awesome. 26 years since somebody has won back to back.
Oh my god. Oh fuck.
What did he just send you?
He just texted me, I'm coming for you. No, but here's the thing. Although we know, Cody won, right? And I want to
Mhm.
touch base on this. Cody won. And do you think it was meant for him to win from the very beginning?
No.
Or was it because of CM Punk's torn tricep?
I think it was because CM Punk's torn tricep.
It's a toss up because apparently like some new stuff came out basically like saying that like Cody basically knew he was winning. But then The Rock stepped in last minute.
Yeah, because the fucker's on the board of directors of TKO.
Yeah, so he's just gonna do everything for himself. That's a whole spiel. We could have a whole hour episode on just us ranting about this, but like, it could have greatly to do with the fact that CM Punk got a torn tricep, which sucks, by the way. But
It does.
in my eyes, I think they already knew from the beginning that was the entire plan. Have him win back to back, finish that story. But then, shit happened with, the stories coming out and then CM Punk tearing his tricep. So The Rock says in his own terms, he wanted to save WrestleMania. But in my eyes, he's just hijacking the fucking thing.
Oh, I completely agree with you. I'm not okay with this at all.
That's
Yeah.
like
why? So get me started.
Yeah, it's
Let's
like
talk
I said,
about
we
Cody
can have a whole
Rhodes
fucking
having a
hour-long
whole
episode.
story built the fuck up, and then talk about it all fucking year. And for this bald, big ass fucking Samoan to come in right after he signs a fucking gets a fat check from TKO to be on the board of directors. Oh, by the way, I want to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the title. Motherfucker say what?
Yeah,
But
it's
what? Huh?
like okay, and the biggest argument right now with that, right, is that like why are people not wanting this? This is a huge money match. No one's saying it's not, right? And it would be cool to see. Just don't shit on an entire storyline that was being built for 2
Yep.
years to do it.
Yep.
It's like
Because everybody wanted this match. They
it,
really did.
you know what it's like? It's like if we, let's go back, right?
Mhm.
Let's say it was the storyline of Evolution, right? And they're gonna betray Batista, and then that goes on. And next thing you know, here comes Bret Hart out of nowhere, and they want a match with Triple H.
Yeah. I
There's a
agree.
whole
Right.
built segment, and then a new
Yep.
star, a bigger star, comes in and goes, "Move." It's like
Yep.
no.
It's there's been a huge parallel lately. Do you guys remember the promo that CM Punk told Cody like before the Rumble?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
There's been a huge parallel. CM Punk was right all along. He was just wrong about who it was because he was
Mhm.
saying it was CM Punk that was going to do
Yep.
that. But The Rock actually swooped in and is that person. And it sucks because it parallels to what The Rock did to CM Punk way back when, 10 years ago. Because
Oh, when that's right.
he came in, took CM Punk's title in
Yeah.
his WrestleMania main event.
Yep.
Not only did he take his title, he ended a historic reign of 430 something days and just completely tarnished it. And it was insane. In
I mean, I
like
was happy. I was happy it ended. I don't like CM Punk anyway.
if I love CM Punk.
Oh, I
Don't get
did
me
too.
wrong.
I
I still do. The fuck. Um, but nah, dude. It's like I don't know. It's like imagine you're getting told right, you're
Yep.
gonna be the new CEO to this company, but then a much bigger higher up is like who's been working there way longer than you, but is barely around, comes in and be like, nah, that position's going to me.
it's fucking bullshit, dude. Honestly,
Like it
it's
just
really annoying. I granted, once again, it doesn't take away from the fact that it's a money match, that it would be a
right.
really great match any other time, but just the fact that there's been this story that's been built way over longer than a year, and it just gets thrown in the fucking trash. I
Yep.
mean,
Like that.
shit, if they end up if it ends up being The Rock and Roman, what the fuck? But if this is just a work or like a workaround to like throw
Which
fans off, cool. But for now, from what we see on, it's looking like Rock and Roman. It's looking like a whole Triple H is doing things like when Triple
Uh-huh.
H was doing things for himself, like
which
back way back.
I
Yep.
will say this: people are saying that it might be a work because apparently there were like hashtag We Want Cody signs being handed out
Oh, really?
at the last Raw. Yeah, you know how they'll have like a paper sign with like a just
Yeah.
printed like default text.
Yep.
That's what they were handing out.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Really?
yeah. So people are saying it could be a work, and I'm gonna throw a prediction out here. Okay, the prediction for me is that there's gonna be a swerve. Roman is gonna go in all cocky, right, to this contract sign it without even thinking. And then Rock will say something along the lines of, "Oh, you didn't really read it, did you?" And then Cody could come out. And since here's why I'm thinking this 2K24 teased special guest referee matches. What if The Rock becomes their special guest referee in the contract? And it's just so that Cody can make sure that he wins clean and finishes his story. Because Cody told Roman, I've seeked counsel. It's someone you know very, very well.
Now, what if
When would
what
we know that though? Like, when would be the contract signing? You think?
in March, late March,
Yeah.
late
Oh,
But
March for
that's my
sure.
prediction. Go back to this episode. I swear to God, if that happens,
I
he's
feel like
never gonna shut up about it. He'll
I
never
feel
shut
like
up
it's
about it.
gonna
Red is
be
right.
I feel like it's gonna if it's not the SmackDown before the Hall of Fame SmackDown, it's gonna be the Hall of Fame SmackDown
yeah.
because
He's never gonna shut up if he's right. God damn it.
I think you guys know that.
and here's the curveball: what if you really don't want Cody to finish the story? They set up this special guest referee shit with Rock, but then Rock turns on Cody mid match
Ooh.
and just kind of once again raises Roman's hand like on some family doesn't
You know
betray
how many
family type thing.
people would be so pissed about
Oh
that?
yeah,
Oh
that
my
would.
God.
And if The Rock does decide to stay like around a lot longer, you know how big of a heel he's gonna be.
Oh my God. And it's even funnier too, because The Rock did something similar after Roman Reigns won. Was it the 2014 Royal Rumble?
The Rumble that
I believe
Roman won, I don't fucking. It wasn't the 14 one. I believe it was like the
it was
16.
15. It was
Wasn't it
15.
16?
No, it was 15 because I just watched it. That's all I'm saying. That because The Rock raised his hand and they were booing, and even The Rock looked confused. Like, but I'm pretty sure it was 15 because I remember that because 2015 was the one where Roman faced Brock for the WWE World Heavyweight Title, and then Seth Rollins did the cash in, the Heist of the Century.
Yeah.
I remember that. So it was 2015. And The Rock raised his hand, and even he was like, "What's going on?" Because everybody was booing him because everybody wanted Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, that is fucking true. That dude, this whole like thing is just why.
There's so much shit, but I'm telling you, like Miho and I both have our own predictions. Red says that The Rock is gonna make sure Cody wins clean. Miho says The Rock might betray Cody.
No, I'm not saying that that's gonna happen necessarily. I'm saying what if. Because
What
let's
if?
be real here. I've thrown what if scenarios on this podcast before, and they
And
fucking
they've
have.
turned out to be true. Yeah, that
Because
is true.
a lot of people are like, "You Mijo, you're a mark." I'm not a mark. I just love to entertain people with ideas.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, do I love stories? Yeah, who doesn't love a good story? But like,
Right.
I watch a lot of lucha libre. There's not much story in that. It's just beating the fuck out of each other. But stories
Pretty
are
much.
fucking dope. I've been to fucking shows in Mexico and a lot of
I would love to go to a show in
Triple
Mexico,
A,
dude.
all that. That's fucking great. If you guys love like high flyers or like hard hitting stuff, like more hardcore yet traditional, go
Lucha
watch them.
Libre.
Go watch some lucha libre, some Triple A, some Sede Lucha.
Parca.
Oh, dude, La Parca was fucking great. Dude, AEW has some luchadores, which is fucking dope, honestly. Like, Pentagono, he's really fucking good. Calistico, we have, Psycho Clown.
Caristico?
Calistico.
Oh, am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of someone. Yeah.
I'm not Calistico. Calisto.
Kalisto. I was like, are you talking about Sin Cara? Like, what?
No.
I was
And
like,
then we have like, like for example, a match I recommend for everybody to watch, watch La Parca versus Caristico in a steel cage match.
it was such a good match.
I showed them. It's super fucking bloody. It's super hardcore. If you guys like that style, go watch it. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
I love the fuck out of it, especially with the stupid
It's-
shit they do.
John Moxley should take notes because it's hardcore without the unnecessary bullshit.
Literally, dude. It's like we're gonna use the stairs. I'm gonna throw you on top of them. I'm gonna rip your fucking mask, and I'm gonna make sure I beat the shit out of you till you start bleeding.
Yeah, and Moxley, I'm gonna stick fucking pasta in your head.
Right? Oh my god. But
like, I love John Moxley. Okay, let me be clear. John Moxley / Dean Ambrose, my favorite wrestler. But holy shit, some of the stuff he does is unnecessary.
right? Oh my god.
Like, dude.
Now, moving forward, right? This past
Mhm.
Monday, we had the whole segment. You touched base on Drew talking about the whole thing.
Yeah.
What it's looking like for a lot of people is like everybody's been asking: is it Cody, Seth, and Drew? Is that going to be the picture? Who knows? What if that becomes the thing? But what if also by the same token, instead of it being Cody in there, it's Sami Zayn?
Where did Sami Zayn come from?
Think about it. Sami Zayn is a champion everybody's been wanting.
Mhm.
Sami Zayn just came back. They could
People
build
are
him in, especially since Drew has had beef with Sami,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and Seth really respects Sami. There could be a build up out of nowhere. These fuckers have built up a story in 1 month and made it good. I mean, it's not like we
Yeah.
can't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, Sammy versus Drew versus Seth,
Yeah, I mean that'd
or
be
Sammy
heated
versus Drew
match.
versus Cody versus Seth.
a fatal 4-way.
Yeah,
That'd be fucking good.
yeah, fatal 4-way. If Lunar's little prediction, and I hope to God it doesn't come true because I don't want to hear him for the next year saying he's right, he was right, because he all know he will. Yeah, because if that Roman Reigns, the Rock and Roman Reigns works out and goes the way it's supposed to, that everyone's thinking, then I would love to see a fatal 4-way. Because let's be honest, you got Sami Zayn interfering with Drew McIntyre now, all out of nowhere, and then you got Drew McIntyre interfering with Cody and Seth. So yeah, no, Seth can might get tired of this and go, you know what, screw it, let's make this a fatal 4-way. I mean,
Yeah.
that's something Seth would do.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking Seth thing to do.
Now that'd be a fatal 4-way I'd love to see.
A thing with Seth's title reign too that people like there was a point in time where Seth was starting like people were saying like Seth Rollins' title reign is starting to get boring. But it like
Excuse me, sorry.
a lot of times it was because he was getting put against people who actually should be champions,
Yeah,
you know?
agreed. Yeah, agreed.
So like this should be an interesting one. If they do decide to make it like a match like that, that would be sick.
I completely agree with it.
Because it would be kinda cool. I don't know so much about Cody, I really want him to face Roman. That's my thing.
I do too. No, no, no. I do too.
I
I
want
want to
that
see
so
Cody.
bad.
I want to see Cody finish the story. I want to see Cody beat Roman's ass and
Right.
take the title. I want to see it, but at the end of the day, I just don't think we are going to see it anymore
Yeah.
because of this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just don't know. I don't know anymore.
It's
I
definitely a lot of curveballs right now, and it's
Yeah.
definitely hard to see where to stand. And I don't know what direction to go with. I mean, there's a lot of possible outcomes,
agree. There is
and especially with the Elimination Chamber around the corner. We still have all of March left. There's so much to be built
February.
there.
Elimination Chamber's around the
February.
corner.
Yeah,
We
it's
still
two
have all
weeks
of
from
February
now.
left.
Yeah. We
It's
got
crazy.
Elimination Chamber. So I'm
Dude,
excited to see that.
who I don't even know who's going to be in the elimination chamber, but that's for another podcast. That's
They
for
they
another day.
s
But
I think they're still building that up.
yeah, so but yeah, so anything's up in the air. Anything's up in the air. Mijo?
I don't want to know where to fucking go with any of this, dude. It's like,
Okay,
ah,
well, okay. So we just talked about Cody. Cody wins back to back. Let's go with. Did you?
no, no. I'm just like I'm puzzled about
Oh, okay. Sorry. My
what
bad.
is the outcomes? Because there's so many things. Like we could get Cody, Seth, and Drew.
Mhm.
We could get Rock and Roman. Rock special guest referee Roman and Cody.
Ooh, we can get The Rock versus Roman versus Goldberg. There you go.
I think I would rather I don't even have an analogy. I would rather do anything else.
Hey, hey,
I would r
at least Goldberg would injure Roman. There, it's a problem solved.
I don't think I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's how that's gonna work, brother.
It's not. I know.
It's a fucking mess. I don't.
Yeah.
Fuck you and your Goldberg. How about that? Uh, but touching bases
Um,
back with Monday Night Raw, right? We had that whole
Mhm.
Cody and Seth and Drew. It leaves speculation up in the air what the fuck's gonna happen. Elimination Chamber is gonna be an interesting time for all the titles, especially with the direction of the women's world heavyweight title, um, and
Ooh, I'm so excited for
Seth's
that one.
title, because we already know what's gonna happen with Io Sky. You know,
yeah.
Yeah,
let's touch base on that. Bailey, it was an evolution story.
Pretty
Bailey
much.
got betrayed and she caught on.
You
Yep.
called that from the beginning too.
Well, I mean, of course that was gonna happen. Of course
Yeah.
that shit was. Let's be frank.
It
Like
was
we
like
all saw the whole damage control going. Oh, Bailey, you're gonna be out. We saw that. It was a
early
no. It was
on.
a no fucking brainer.
And
It was a no brainer.
it was the moment that I feel like Kyrie Sane came back where they started, talking about it and everything else, and then all of a sudden Bailey's just kind of casted out of stuff.
Yeah, I
But
know. Yep, I agree.
it was very clear what they were doing. And I just was wondering when it was gonna happen. I'm glad it happened after the Rumble because that just made it that was perfect.
That made it so much better, dude. That
Mhm,
made it.
and
And honestly, I feel like it's Bailey's time again. I feel like
yeah,
it's Bailey's time again.
it's good to
And all
see
that
her
shit.
back in the single spotlight.
Yeah, I agree. I think she brought damage control when she started this whole thing and far enough where now she is all good to go and could be the champion and should be the champion, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's be frank about that. So
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm really here for Bailey. Bailey has grown on me a lot in these last couple years as in damage control.
So is
I
So is her forehead, according to the 2K24 model. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I have not seen that actually.
They did her so dirty in the newest model,
really?
Bro, she
look
looked
up,
like
look
this.
up the, look up the Bailey 2K24
This is what she
model.
looked like in her model, like this.
No, it's more like this.
No,
more
we
like
need
this.
Disciple in here. Can we get Disciple? No.
This is bad enough, dog.
So
I got a McDonald's M.
I honestly would love everybody on YouTube. I would love to hear y'all's not here, but see your comments down below. Are you excited for Bailey going on her own, the singles competition again? Because if she loses, let's be frank about one thing. I just thought about this. What's gonna be after? What is she gonna do after? Is she gonna continue singles matches, or is she gonna potentially try to align herself with a tag partner to go after the tag champs?
Dude,
And just get
the
rid of
Kabuki
damage control?
Warriors?
hold on. Now here's what happens, right? If she does, I feel like the only way this can come out is Bailey winning. That's the only way it makes sense with the story.
I agree. Yes.
But if she does lose,
Yeah.
for all we know, Sasha could come back. Sasha and her work together and take over and just destroy damage control.
I want to see it. I would love to see that. I would honestly love I know Lunar's gonna hate this idea. I believe it's Lunar that doesn't like it. Like her, Charlotte Flair comes back because she's been really grinding to come back sooner after her ACL, right? ACL.
Which I'm glad she's recovering.
You know,
Let's get that across. I
comes
may
back.
not like her.
If Bailey loses, comes back, takes Io Sky's champion away, then Sasha, so obviously if she would have come back, Sasha and Bailey go after the tag champs, and then that just completely destroys the damage control. Or Liv Morgan, honestly, I don't like Charlotte Flair. I honestly don't. It's kind of annoying. It's honestly, same bullshit, but it is what it is. I would love to see that. I like Io Sky as a champion, but I want to see Bailey as a champion, hands down.
Oh yeah, dude! If Bailey comes out with their old theme, her babyface theme, that'd be fucking sick. The pop that she would get would be nuts.
Which I'm curious now with the Kabuki Warriors as the tag champs. I wonder who is going to be their next opponent because there's not really much in that division.
No, there's really not.
Since the injuries and shit like that.
Unless they start a story and they attack somebody out of nowhere.
Right.
I would love to see Liv Morgan as a tag champ again.
They bring Liv Morgan and Raquel back.
Isn't Raquel out because of injury?
I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. I think so.
I think she injure something. What did she injure?
I don't know. But anywho, moving forward. Also on Monday we saw Gunther and Jay, the whole segment. Viper, you had a lot to say about that segment.
Let me talk to you, bro. Gunther's fucking performance on that mic was just saucing Jay up. Just, oh my god. And Lunar watched it. He knows too. Dude, the way that fucking Gunther was praising Jay at first, putting him up here where you can't see my hand right now because the camera isn't obviously big enough for my fat ass, and then just goes, brings him down out of nowhere, just tears him apart after that.
Oh yeah,
you were such a great as a tag team champion, blah blah blah. You were great in the bloodline, but what happened after you left? Nothing. Like, I'm sorry, and he didn't say that. He clowned him. It's like, damn. And then Gunther goes along the lines of saying, "I've been the best and doing this by myself ever since I won the IC champion." Damn.
That's fucked
okay.
Up.
And he's right. He has had no outside interference.
That is true.
Let's be you all might be a Gunther hater, not you guys, but just in general. But let's be honest. No outside interference. He has defended that title and everything by himself. And he's in my opinion, he's grown on me. He's been one of the greatest IC champs of this generation right now.
I think of all time.
Oh yeah.
It could be of all. I think he's way better than the Miz, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
He can back it up.
For me, it's hard because like I love Gunther, right? I love his title reign, and I love the fact that he's basically making the IC title like a main card title.
And he is because he's acting like it.
Yeah, it's great. I don't know, because to me, it's like The Miz was great. Dolph Ziggler was great. You know, like there's so many people who come to mind when you think of the IC title. Gunther
Yeah.
definitely now is one of the top 3 people you would think of, but those 3 people are Miz, Dolph, and Gunther.
Yep, that's true. Yeah,
So I don't know. I
that's
would
true.
place them in the same category, but in terms of relevancy, Gunther.
Oh yeah, hands down. Gunther's done such an amazing job with that IC title, defending it all the time and defending it by himself and not cheating in any way or shape or form.
Yeah.
He's not an actual heel. Like, what would you classify him as?
Oh,
Gunther.
He
Like,
is a
is he a
heel.
heel?
He is a
But
heel.
he's not that type of heel to cheat.
not all heels cheat. They're just bad guys.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah, I mean,
assholes.
I honestly don't think he's a bad guy. I just think he's an asshole.
I like to put that in my own like subcategory, and I call that like a pseudo heel in a sense. You know what I mean? People love
Right?
him
Is that kind of like a pseudo fat ass?
now, but like people, I guess, whatever.
Where's he?
I saw Miho nodding, and I just went with it. But I call it like a pseudo heel. Like he's a bad guy, but people love him. You know what I mean? It's like a kind of
Yeah,
like
no,
an
I get that. I
anti-hero,
get that.
kind of like an anti-hero sweet spot.
Yeah,
But
no, I get that.
yeah,
No, I totally get that. Yeah.
yeah. So that's my own category. I just like to say that because it just to me it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that does make a lot of sense.
But I mean, Gunther's a great champion. He is seen as a heel. That's all he's talked about. I mean, even though he
Mhm.
doesn't appear to be a heel, but he's just a cocky guy who like thinks he's the shit. So that's typically
is.
what a heel is.
I
Yeah,
mean, he is. Yeah.
He's backed it up. Backed it up every single time.
That's
That
funny.
is true. But anywho, moving forward, I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's been a lot of NXT stars on main roster being coming over like Tiffany.
good.
Shut up, Paul. On like Tiffany, we have Carter, we have Katana, we have
I'm excited for that.
now we have like Braun Breaker slowly moving over. We have Trick Williams slowly moving over, Carmelo
Look,
Hayes,
Trick.
and within the
Yeah.
last year, Grayson Waller and a bunch of other people, like
Yep.
NXT stars are slowly just coming into the main roster.
Moving in. Yep.
Yep.
They're there to stay.
Yeah, no, they are. And I'm really happy for quite a few of them, honestly. I really, really am.
Mhm.
I'm excited to see NXT superstars finally moving their way up to the main roster and see what they
It's
can
nice.
actually do. I'm actually really happy to see oh shit, I forgot his name. Nope, come back to me.
So the thing
Braun
about
Breaker,
like
Trick,
NXT,
Carmelo,
No, it wasn't Braun Breaker.
Elijah
I'm happy to see
Dragunov.
it. What's Braun Breaker? What
Ilya,
was Braun Breaker? Shut up! What was Braun Breaker's tag team partner the other night?
Baron
Baron
Corbin.
Corbin.
I was happy to see him back, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's been in NXT though.
I know, but I
Yeah.
was happy to see him on. I want to see him back on the WWE though.
The main
roster.
Oh,
roster.
you mean the main roster?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to see. I know what he's doing over in NXT. I know what he's doing is very important.
He's doing great in NXT though.
Yeah.
I will say that.
I want to see him back in the main roster though. He was such a great heel on the main roster.
The
Yeah.
Lone Wolf shit was really good.
Mhm.
They should have stuck with that. Why did they go that way?
I have one issue with NXT like superstars coming to the main roster. Just the one. And all it is that like NXT superstars come into the main roster with the mindset of I need to prove I belong here. Which
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
I agree.
It happens and like
Yeah.
there are a bunch of cases where that is true. But then you have superstars like Neville, who is now known as Pac. Like he was super flashy and like just like he did all these moves that you didn't normally see out of regular guys. And like it's cool to see at first, but then when you see that, it's like, okay, this dude's doing too much. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
No, I
Because
completely agree. Yeah.
there is a thing where it's like, yeah, you need to prove you belong here, but there is a point where people are just gonna be like, okay, this guy's flashy, like
Yep.
this is just crazy.
No,
Like
I agree.
and I loved Neville like when he first came to the main roster, but it just I don't know. Like I said, over time, I just kind of got like meh. I just kind of got like meh vibes, which is why I like superstars like Braun Breaker coming in because he's a powerhouse. He's not really gonna do too many flashy shit.
No, he's
Uh,
not. You're right. You're right.
Like the flashiness to me for Braun Breaker is probably his speed. Like
Oh,
his
he's
speed
so
is
quick.
insane. Like,
Yeah.
he had a mishap last NXT pay-per-view, I think it was, where like he was moving so fast that he got caught on the ropes.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, it was the tag match. Yeah.
Yeah, the Dusty Cup, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He got caught. He got caught in the ropes, and it looked like it hurt.
Oh yeah, that's not painless. But yeah, no, like his spears are incredible. So that's another thing for him. Like I feel like Braun Breaker's a perfect fit for the main roster. And with Mello and Trick as well coming up maybe soon, I feel like they're gonna be great additions as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Speaking about
Oh,
Mellow
I
and Trick,
agree.
now that you bring them up, dude.
Oh
A
my
lot of
god,
us
dude.
saw this coming, but I don't think any of us were emotionally prepared.
I, I, dude. After the last match before Mello betrayed him,
Hmm.
I saw I knew it was coming because I saw. You remember? Oh, I remember. Trick pushed Mello.
Yeah.
Okay, and so okay, and then okay, it's happening, and everybody say hi to Noah.
I know.
Hi, kiddo.
We all knew this was gonna come after that
Yeah.
push. Okay, eventually every single tag team or friendship has to come to an end in the WWE,
Eventually.
unless
It's a
you
new day.
are
Yes,
it's
it
a new
is.
day. Yes, it is.
The fact that we both hit that shit, bro. It's true though. New Day is probably
we
the only like team
we
that I've
share
seen that
one brain
hasn't
cell.
split in like
We share
5
one
years.
brain cell.
10 years,
yeah,
bro.
no,
It's been 10 years.
It's been
10
10
years?
years?
I was 27 when that shit hit.
Oh, Viper, you're old.
I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah, dude, they
No,
formed
but
in July 2014.
oh my god. Yeah, dude, no. Fucking New Day has been a thing forever. And like that's the only team I don't see
Jesus.
splitting up anytime soon. Period.com.
I think they're that stable that it
There's a
was like
literal
they're not gonna
brotherhood.
they're not gonna break. They're good, but I feel like we're gonna get it when we least expect it.
Oh my god,
'Cause
yeah.
they
That's
Okay,
play
gonna,
like this.
but who
that
do you
feud will
think
feed
is
families.
who do you think is gonna turn on who though if it were to happen? We're hitting off topic like we always
Xavier.
do, but
Xavier.
no, I think it's gonna be Kofi.
I think it's Xavier, because Xavier is always like that pushover. He's
I
always
mean,
Yeah,
been
and
that
he's
pushover, and I feel like Xavier could have a really good heel run where he just doesn't give a fuck. He's just beating the fuck out of everyone. He's playing
When-
dirty. He's done being a good guy. He's gonna do what he has to do to conquer gold.
because if you've seen what New Day has been doing with Imperium lately, Xavier Woods, when he's pushed and he's pissed off,
Oh
he
yeah,
like
he has
he
been.
like yeah. So I'm saying like I think Xavier is the best person to betray if it does happen. Like, and to be fair about that great stable thing, I thought the same thing about the Shield. But here we are.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
The group Halloween costume's still up on the table, boys. I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm too fat for that. I can't be Roman. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're not. Shut up.
It can be the Four Horsemen.
There you go.
No.
Evolution's a mist.
Oh my god. Shut
Nah,
up, dude.
alright,
Get
anyway.
the fuck out of here.
But dude, that was heartbreaking. Mello just betraying
Mhm.
Trick. We all saw it coming, but
He was wearing the Shawn
Yeah,
Michaels
that was
fit too when it happened.
That was such a good fucking team too, I thought.
The
And,
follow up on NXT was great too. He cut
Yeah.
a promo and he played Trick Williams music, and everybody like thought Trick was coming out. But he was like, "You guys, there's no getting past you guys." And he said, like, he's probably in a hospital bed somewhere with Booker T singing that stupid song.
No way.
He said that.
yeah,
But,
dude,
like-
it's like, and the fact that the whole sorry for cutting you off. The fact that the
Mhm.
audience was so invested that they were saying "fuck you, Mello," and they were
Yeah.
told if they didn't cut it off, they were gonna go off air.
That's what I was gonna say. Like
That's-
it got
I
so
feel like-
bad.
I feel like the WWE universe is just fed up. Because honestly,
They're
that's
not playing
the
around
that's-
right now.
That's not the only thing they've been saying. Like just on Monday or
Rocky
Monday, Monday,
sucks. Rocky
Rocky
sucks.
sucks. Like it was 1996. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Did you
Even
hear
the
Michael?
fuck- Did you hear
Michael
Michael?
was
Yeah,
like-
Michael goes. What is
Michael
it?
was like-
1996.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
But
because they didn't think that was gonna happen. WWE
Yeah.
did not think that was gonna happen. So I'm wondering if they told Michael to roll with it, and Michael just goes, "Fuck it, I'm gonna roll with it."
Yeah, I
Which
don't know.
I'm happy Michael does that. I'm really happy if he did.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. The WWE universe is done with their
Bullshit.
shit. Like they're just gonna be like, "Fuck it, we're gonna say what we want right now," and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
And to touch base on what Viper was saying, the WWE universe is so unified. Like, of course, there's those odd outs that aren't with the shits, but I feel like the WWE is
Marks.
so unified, and it allows for Michael Cole to just be himself more. And he has
Yeah.
such a tenure in that company. If they were to fire Michael for saying things,
Oh my god. The
God.
uproar would be insane because
Eh,
I've said this argument before.
thank you,
I
son.
think Michael Cole is the voice of WWE.com. Like,
I feel like WWE, post
here.
2010, it's Michael Cole. Pre 2010, WWE, WWF, Jim Ross.
but
Jim
even
Ross.
then, Michael Cole's been there for how long? Since the 90s, right?
Yeah, but
Yes,
he was an interviewer for a very, very
Yeah.
long time before he was commentator.
Which is fair, but like I feel like the moment he became a commentator, which was like years and years ago, I feel like at that point, like since he's been doing it for so long and he's stuck around for as long as he has, he's the voice. Like there's
Not,
just
well, not
no
only that,
disputing
but learning from the best Jim Ross,
Mhm.
learning from him,
And then
doing
having
commentary
Jerry
with Jim
Lawler,
Ross,
too.
and then having
Jerry
Jerry
the King
Lawler right there
Lawler.
too. Like,
And as much as I despise
having
him,
two
JBL.
fucking legends sitting next to you
Mm-hmm.
to learn from would make anybody the best if they took
Mhm.
it.
And as much as I despise him, JBL as well is another good example.
JBL was
Um,
another good example. Yes.
Like I don't like JBL on commentary because like he's a great heel. Like I hated him on commentary and I still do.
Yeah.
But it's because of the shit he would say. Like it just like it annoyed me. But no, like Michael Cole is in my opinion, the voice of WWE, and I will combat this as well because Samantha Irvin actually, like before the show starts, how they introduce the like commentators, uh, they Samantha Irvin says the voice of WWE, Michael Cole. So
Oh yeah, dude. And here's what to add on what you were saying. Whatchamacallit? Fuck! I lost my train of thought.
Stop it.
Dude, talking about the commentators, and so I'm kind of gonna move off. It sucks Kevin Patrick is gone, but I like this new buildup. I love this new commentary team we have on Raw with
yeah,
Pat and Michael.
McAfee.
That's fucking fun. Corey
That
Grace
is so
and
good.
Wade Barrett. That whole SmackDown episode was
that's
great.
good.
They
Yeah,
all
it
work
was.
together. These are like the perfect matches. Kevin Patrick's. I feel like we were slowly warming up to him. It was like that time where we didn't like Michael Cole. It felt like the same way. We didn't like Michael Cole. Now we love him. It could have. I mean, definitely within the future, I feel like we would have loved Kevin
I don't know.
Patrick's.
I don't get me wrong. I didn't like Kevin Patrick. I don't think he should have lost his job over it though.
He should have went backstage, huh?
Right, exactly. Like I don't think he should have been terminated. I think he should have at least like they should have been moved backstage because like Byron Saxton was the same way. You know what I mean? Like he was moved around a lot. But like yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. When I heard about that, I was like, dude, that sucks. Because like no one wanted him terminated. I don't think anybody wanted him terminated.
Oh, I doubt it.
I'm sure there's a few, but you know what I mean. Like I don't think anybody wanted him terminated. They just wanted him off of commentary.
And speaking about terminated,
Mm.
Scott Moore fired from being the president of TNA.
Now I am out of this segment, guys. Everybody, because I don't really know. I didn't really follow. I haven't really followed TNA that much, so I don't really know. I know he did the whole thing with TNA, but I don't really know much about him. So
Yeah, so
I
basically
can't
the
really
dude.
speak on what I don't know.
For those that do not know much about TNA, let me give you a little wraparound. Basically, what had happened is, let's be real, TNA fell off for a very, very long time. They weren't relevant, and up until recently, they started becoming relevant because of Scott's doing. Scott knew what he was doing. Scott started to build up TNA. He brought in great stars. They put up great matches. Everybody was hyped. We were all behind TNA. TNA was getting that build up that it needed for ages. Now the man's fired. What is going on? I don't know. I haven't read too much into it.
I was about to say, do they know why he was fired? Like,
No, people are speculating something happened behind the scenes. I'm not gonna
had
go.
to have been.
I mean, for all we know, WWE could be purchasing TNA. For all we know, the reason
Are there a lot of good wrestlers over there
at TNA? Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah,
Holy
dude.
shit.
100%.
Why wouldn't they purchase that shit then, dude? That'd be the smartest decision. I feel like.
True, but
Like,
it just throws me off. Firing Scott Demore, like why?
Yeah.
Like I feel like the terminology used to say someone's not in a company would be so different. But just fired means he must have done something. I'm just, it's
well, nowadays it
speculation.
is
I'm not
different.
saying
You're
it's
either
fact.
terminated, fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Like it's different. Like, oh, if they got terminated or oh they got
Like a contract
released.
termination,
Yeah.
released.
But it's just he's been fired.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's
You get me? It's like
Yeah.
all this build up, TNA, it's like
Oh, yeah. No shit. Yeah.
yeah, that's about right though. I mean,
Yep.
it's fucking insane.
I don't know.
And to answer your thing, Viper, about WWE buying TNA, I feel like it would just turn into another situation with WCW or ECW. Like, you know what I mean? Because like eventually it'll fade out.
Yeah, eventually it'll become so WWE it's not
Okay.
TNA.
Yeah,
That's true. Oh, yeah, you're right.
it would just fade out. So I feel like that's a good reason as to not do it because it's a great promotion by itself.
Yeah, it's
Well,
No, that's true.
it might not be
That's
anymore
true.
after. Yeah, it
Well,
might not be
yeah.
anymore.
I hope
But we don't know.
TNA. I hope TNA keeps afloat and stays amazing, even with Scott
Yeah.
being gone. But holy shit, is it looking kind of gray? It's looking
Yeah,
kind of down.
it's-
I hope it continues.
It's a coin
well.
toss.
It is a coin toss. But holy shit, because I've been keeping an eye on TNA. TNA's fucking great. You know, they have
Oh,
a
it
lot
is.
of good fucking superstars. A lot of ex WWE wrestlers are there that are fucking amazing. But holy shit, whatever happened.
Apparently, I get the Impact channel.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh,
Yeah, I
hell
have it.
yeah.
I have it in my living room. I didn't know that.
So
So
we'll see with the next following days what comes out. There's a lot of stuff going on in the wrestling universe. Things I feel like we're ruthless attitude, but a little too.
things are changing every day.
So
Every
many-
single day.
All I'm gonna say is Johnny's singing like a canary right now. If you guys haven't seen what's going on, Johnny's singing like a canary. Things are being said. This shit's getting crazy in the WWE, the wrestling world as it is. It's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. And honestly, it's looking like shit for a lot of people. And this year's gonna be interesting for wrestling. I'm gonna say we're off to a really weird, really interesting, weird spot. The wrestling community is unified
Yeah, they are. No
against
shit,
the
dude.
bullshit we don't want. Stuff's coming out to the sun, and it's not looking pretty, and it's holy shit. But
Yeah.
hey, someone that just got into shit but came out clean, Liv Morgan. Criminal case
Oh,
closed.
yeah.
Bro. I mean, we all know some of these guys, some of these wrestlers. Like, come on, smoke pot. Come
Oh
on now.
yeah.
Or
Was
do
it that
a little bit.
Bro.
Yeah, bro,
No.
Mr. Bro
Bro,
that was his whole thing.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah, he was literally like
Yeah.
higher than fucking draft titties. I don't.
Hey, I don't care if she does it, honestly.
I mean,
and
no
now-
one does realistically.
I don't give a flying fuck. You do you, girl.
It's about the fact of
Call me.
when she was. I feel that. It's about the fact that when she was arrested, it was like the minimal amount. So everybody's like, why? You know. And recently, I want to say like 2 days ago, the case was just dropped entirely. It's completely closed. There's nothing there.
It was for the devil's lettuce, right?
Yeah, it was for weed. I mean, and like it's one thing if she got caught with like fucking pounds of it, but she literally got caught with like the minimal amount. Like it was
Yeah, no shit.
it was insane. She only spent like I want to say a night or two in jail, and that was it. She has a mugshot. She looks fucking hot. Because it's Liv Morgan. Dude, there's some hot mugshots out there. Okay,
Bro, that was not a bad mugshot. I'm sorry.
It
dude. That
wasn't.
was,
It wasn't, bro. WWE needs to capitalize. I'm just saying.
that was a.
Oh my
All
god.
right, Viper, relax over there. PG-14, TV-14.
No.
But
Nah,
dude,
but-
like, sorry for cutting you off.
You're
It's-
good, dude.
Weed is a common thing. Let's not be fucking
Right.
stupid. Fucking, we had The Godfather. We had the Bone Street Crew. We know what the fuck they were doing.
God, yeah.
You know, we have Arcade Bro, 420. It's on the fucking shirts. Like, I don't want Florida. Just make weed illegal, bro. Half of your people there are old. They're gonna take weed anyways because
And
their bones
high.
hurt. Yeah, and high. They're high and they're old and they want to feel good.
Yep.
So weed does it. Just make it legal.
But
Anywho, I'm gonna
no,
shut the fuck up.
It was great because Liv Morgan
Good idea.
was one of the returning people in the Royal Rumble. So, like, to see that WWE just didn't care either was awesome. WWE took zero disciplinary action from what I heard. So it was nice, you know,
Well,
like Liv
maybe she was
Morgan
on
gets
vacation.
to
Maybe she was on vacation. That's probably why.
right, but like
Wasn't she
Liv Morgan gets
recovering from an injury, like a hard
Oh wait,
concussion?
I think so, yeah.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
so,
yeah,
yeah. So
yeah,
her return
yeah,
was just all the more
yeah.
special because WWE took no action. There was no case to begin with. She was recovering from an injury, so everybody is happy that she's back because she gets to continue doing what she loves, and we love watching her do it. So it makes sense. That
Yep.
sounded very wrong in that context. um, but yeah, it's great to see Liv Morgan back, and that whole case was just fucking stupid.
Yep.
Oh my god. But I'm glad it's closed. I feel like we've covered a lot of good shit today, guys.
Yeah,
No, I agree. I agree.
It's
I
been
completely agree.
fucking amazing.
Yep.
it's
We
great to be back.
yeah.
Um,
Shut
No,
up,
it is.
bitch. The Rock's gonna be in WrestleMania. Can you smell it?
Oh my fucking god. You're telling me this fucking guy
You're
was
a little fucking late, you pussy.
this man was here the whole time. Doesn't say a goddamn thing. We're closing up. He goes, "The Rock's in WrestleMania." All right, buddy. Shut the fuck up.
nah, but
fuck
it's great for
you.
me to be back because I feel like this is the first episode back where I actually, you know, it's a good setting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm back with a new name, so it just everything feels fresh. I'm happy. So I'm glad to be here.
Yep. Just stay tuned,
Ugh.
guys. We're gonna be more
Yep.
active. We're gonna be doing things. You know, if you love what we're doing, along for the ride. We love wrestling. We're very passionate about it. If you're passionate about wrestling, you enjoy what we have to say. You know, we'll definitely start doing more stuff like interviews. You know, bringing on like our friends that love wrestling, bringing some of you guys that want to partake in this. You know, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, that was that. Make sure to follow our social, join up on our shit. You know what I'm saying? All of our shit is everywhere. Like it's literally in the description. It's on Twitter. You know, if you like
Everywhere.
any of us particularly, or you love all of us, all of our socials are there. We all make content, except for Lunar. But
No, I'm getting back into it. Shut your mouth. Shut your face.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Cállate. Continue.
but yeah, we're all here and we're back. We're gonna be uploading short form content, you know, like reaction videos. That's Viper's domain. I'm gonna slowly start getting into that domain too. So, you know, we're gonna start uploading the PLE stuff. We're gonna start playing more games, especially with the new one coming out. Can't wait to make some content on that. I hope this
Dude,
game
I'm
does
so
not.
hyped.
I hope this game isn't a fucking bust, dude. I'm
It
hoping
shouldn't
it's-
be. It shouldn't be.
That's what
If
we
you
said
love
about the
2K,
last one. It shouldn't be, and
No.
it was.
no, 2K23 was great. If you enjoyed
The
2K23,
servers?
that's the only bad part about it, Sergio. Everything about
the
the playability,
match
other than the
types that we were
servers,
limited to, the functions we couldn't do.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's true, huh?
that's true. But
There
there
was
is
some-
going to be more in this game. If you liked 2K23, you're going to love 2K24.
Yeah, but
that's what I've heard.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. If you're gonna like it, if you like shit, you're gonna love greatness. So, but you know, it's like the match types weren't there. No special guests were free. The fucking storylines were mid as fuck. Especially the whole family one was ass. The lockdown, the lockout or the lock in or whatever the fuck.
The lock.
The lock was eh. The fucking match types were barely there. We couldn't do a lot of the functions we wanted. We couldn't just break tables like normal. We had to set it up. There was no oh my god moments. There was no break in the ring.
Yep.
Like none of that
Yeah.
cool shit that made the WWE games in the 2000s fun was in this one. But it's an okay, it's an entertaining game. But
I'm very hyped for
I'm
2K24.
I'm
I
hyped for
pre-ordered
the
it
new
day
one.
one. I pre-ordered it day one, yo.
Of course you did.
Oh yeah, dude. I literally was like, "Hey, mom, I need a loan," and then I fucking bought it. I'm being so dead ass.
That's fucking hilarious.
oh my god. But ladies and
I'm so
gentlemen,
hyped.
we love you guys. We appreciate you guys for those that are listening this long. Type in Goldberg sucks in the comments. Um he's looking at me with those deceiving eyes.
Deceiving.
But yeah, type in Goldberg sucks. Drop a rating, drop a like, comment, subscribe, follow us, check out our shit. Viper's about to roast
Like
stuff.
Red was right.
Oh
If
god.
you're watching this from the future, comment Red was right.
Viper, do you have anything to say?
Love all of you guys. We will see you next week.
Oh, he's about it. Yeah, Goldberg fucking sucks. You heard me. He ain't shit. He was never shit. All he did was injure
Guys!
people. All he did. Come on, Viper.
Loud
Come on,
noises!
Viper.
Injure you dumb bitch!
No, he injured everybody.
Come
Even
on!
the Undertaker. No,
ass.
he's
And
ass.
fucking brush your
Overrated.
teeth with it, okay?
Overdone.
No,
Fuck you.
Undertaker
Fuck
was
your
ass.
Goldberg.
Fucking
Thank you
Eddie
guys for
Guerrero
watching.
was ass.
Goodbye.